Greetings, fellow captains and adventurers. Wolf-of-STEEL here, and yet going through another playthrough of Starfield. Um, I was inspired to start over again, and because there's several mods I was clued in on in another post, and they're in regards to visuals, lighting, and such. And from what I've seen from the screenshots, they look freaking popping. One of the things that I noticed with the base game Starfield is that the colors are kind of washed out. Space isn't nearly as dark as it should be. The shadows aren't quite right. The contrast isn't quite right in any locations. Yeah, just like the sharpness. Just there's a number of things that I think visually could have been done better, should have been done better, and a couple of modders have done some tweaks, and they looked really good. So I'm really excited to give them a shot. Um, I don't believe, in fact, from I just finished the very beginning of the playthrough here. I didn't see any difference in Vectera, and I don't think that they were supposed to be because it's basically just the beginning. But we're about to take our first starship flight into space, so I'm interested to see if it's already going to happen there. And all the cities um, have been changed, with this new visual upgrade. So I'm really curious about that. Um, I do promise you this time that I will include my full mod list and load order in the comments section, because I know a lot of people have been asking about it, like, what are you using for mods and so forth. And what I'm also going to do is when I put that in there, I'm going to put an A in parentheses next to each mod for the ones that are achievement friendly. For those of you that are still fishing for achievements, that way you'll know those mods are mods you can use and they won't affect achievements. And you'll just want to save the others for later once you're done. I'm at like 70%, and like I had said before, I'm not the kind of guy that really enjoys grinding. You know, if you have no job and this is all you do all day every day, and you want to run around collecting minerals, hey, go for it. God bless you. Me, I just don't have the patience for that shit. So I'm not really interested in mining and setting all that crap up. So I'm like, once I hit 70%, I'm like, you know what? I'm happy with that. It's a respectable number that shows that I put in a diligent effort, and now I'm just going to enjoy the game without it being a second job, basically. So, but yeah, I love mods. I mean, for Fallout 4, Skyrim, and of course now Starfield. Now, I have Starfield on both the Xbox and the PlayStation. Yes, the Xbox does have a lot more mods, and some of them are really freaking awesome. And I really wish I would see them on the PlayStation 5, because as you guys know me already, the PS5 is my preferred system for a lot of reasons. And honestly, I like the controls on PS5 better than on Xbox. And of course, the PS5 controller is the best game controller ever made. No argument, plain and simple. So, hey, if you're a modder, get your mods over to PS5. Starfield is still one of the hottest games right now, single player games on the PlayStation. It's a great opportunity to get your name back out there and get your work known. Get on the bandwagon now. It's all about the PS5. Get your stuff over there. Enhanced blood textures, visual mods, body mods, you name it. Get us. Come on, let's go. Okay. That said, let's go ahead and take our first space flight. Notice look at how dark the dark colors are, how the contrast is. That's what I like. That looks good. That looks really good. Notice how as I get here, though, see how now the dark is starting to lighten up and it's starting to look kind of washed out. I don't know if that's just due to the fact that there's more lighting here or because I'm getting closer to the window. That's probably what it is. So actually, that's kind of cool that we have that transition. All right, let's hop in the seat. Let's go.
Shields ready. The rest is up to you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, like I said, I mean, the game, of course, even the base game, Starfield, is probably one of the best looking games on any console right now. Probably, second or third. I think obviously the best looking game of all time is going to be Red Dead Redemption 2, hands down, no argument. But this is really close second. I think it's probably the best looking sci-fi game.
To test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way.
All I do to get to this next point, drop one on the engine, then bring it over and pop it up into the grav drive, and there you go. All done. And yes, the darker space is definitely in effect here. I can tell. This is good. I like this. This is really good. It's not looking as washed out. Obviously, if you come across a light source, it's going to brighten things up. But when you're looking into just deep space, oh, here we go.
A Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear.
Where are you going?
We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective.
Okay. I wish there was a way to just speed this tutorial up.
Assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for
Yes. You want to go after that little white thing. And then there we go. So that's all we got on there is credits. But you can get mods for your ship from other ships that you destroyed too, if you're not aware of that already, if you're like new to the game. Yeah, we already loaded it. All right, can we move on now? You're killing me, Vasco.
More Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
Thank you. Let's take that one out.
Anticipated. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
Sweet, okay. Now what we're going to want to do is go to the star map. Scan that planet while I'm at it. There's the moon we're looking for. Set course. Travel. Got a little cutscene. I like the cutscenes. Some people complained about it, but I like them. And by the way, if you've heard of No Man's Land and you're curious about that one, Starfield's visuals make No Man's Land look like a shareware game. The graphics in No Man's Land are complete, total, utter garbage compared to Starfield, so don't bother. It's like a kiddie game. And I really don't care who's butthurt by that comment, because I think it sucks. If you like bright anime colors and stuff, maybe it might be the thing for you, but I like realism like this. This looks freaking good, dude. That looks good. Okay. Exit ship. Now I like to use my scanner as often as I can, because it's a great way to gain experience just scanning stuff. You'll be doing a lot more of it as you play. and becomes a kind of a pretty important part of the game, to be honest. Scanning stuff, especially if you're into the mining things. Like I said, I never really got into that because to me it's just too much work, too tedious. I'm really interested more in just having fun than doing chores. But oh, see that? There you go. Look for those little indicators that tell you that there's something out there. Just saw one too. So, there we go. Geological feature. And you see the little flora, fauna resources. That's tracking like how many things that you've discovered. I'm not going to spend, a lot of time doing this whole planet because that's not really what I'm here for.
The abandoned research facility is in this direction.
Just looking to pick up a few things, gain a few points, but that's about it. Down here, scan this boy, this big boy.
Be careful, Captain. Alien creatures.
Okay, and then let's get the hell out of the way, and we'll let Vasco deal with him. The hell? There he is. Come on. There we go. This gun's running low on ammo. Let me see if I've got another one. Maelstrom. How much ammo I got for that one? 131 rounds. Oh, a modified one. This one's got a compensator. Let's go with that. Okay. By the way, if you have the scanner on and you hit the ammo, the weapon button, you're going to pull out a laser cutter. So don't bother with that. Yeah, see, this looks good. This looks sharp. In this first little mission, or whatever you call it, when you level up for the first time, I highly recommend. Oops. I highly recommend, if you don't already have it, go with Persuasion. Okay? Because you're going to have a conversation with a pirate later, and if you get if you got some Persuasion, it's going to give you a shot of avoiding a very, what could be a really nasty fight if you're just starting off. So just giving you a heads up there. Okay. Next thing I do, make a beeline to the back. There's
our collective space. It then stands to reason that I will assist you in combat.
Nasty thing in there. That was a heat leech. You're going to find out just how nasty those things are a little bit later in the game. Pick up as many books as you can find. You can do one of two things with them. You can sell them, or you could trade them to Cora for experience. Cora's a cool character you're going to meet later. And that's what I do with them, because hell yeah, more experience, yes, all the time. Any book up. Red stick, sweet, okay. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Digipicks, too. Just picked up some tissues I didn't mean. Come on. Pick up. Not any enemies for a little while, so I'm kind of free to just keep exploring. Useful. Junk has no purpose in this game. So all these like notepads and screwdrivers and all this other shit, which is stupid as hell. Why would you have them in the game and not really have any use for them? That's just asinine. Absolutely asinine. Bethesda. Anyways. Okay. Shadow Collective, by the way. You're wondering what that is? So there's a mod, one of the mods I have installed. It turns the Crimson Fleet into the Shadow Collective, which is from Star Wars universe. And it's pretty cool. It makes them look awesome. Makes them look like, well, you'll see in a minute.
Light them up.
See that? Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Wait. Really? Frenzy, rip jack, rip, whatever. Okay, just whatever. Oh yeah, look at that. This is true artwork right here. That's Gorefield for you. Freaking love that mod. Alright, loot. Is that book a good book? No, that's crap. Nice job back there, Vasco. Thanks for the assist, buddy. Alright, what else we got? Anything else? Bathroom? Nope. Oh, hey, wait a minute. There's something down here. A book. Ew. Milk next to the toilet. I think not. I absolutely no. Absolutely no. 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 Okay. Really nothing worth looking at in there, but I'm going to go in there anyways. Oh, a book? Nope. Nothing. Oh, here we go. Some ammo. Alright. There's no reason to bother wasting your time with that computer, so skip it.
One more time.
Yeah, cards, deck of cards, completely useless. They have no purpose in the game at all. Okay, there's some stuff in here. Credits and a coin. Okay. Cool. Lab outfit, not really. I'll take that. Okay. Now, be advised. Like everybody that plays Bethesda games, eventually at some point gets like a collection type fetish. I like to collect hats. Like ball caps in this game. However, be advised, if once you go through the Unity, all of your items, all of your physical items disappear. Your whole inventory gets reset. So all that shit that you collected is gone. So I usually like to go through the Unity once, and I prefer to restart the same universe I left. I just like the ability to have additional dialogue options and kind of follow the same path, but make a few different choices, but mostly just to gain the experience. And Steel elbow grease cube. Yeah. Doesn't sound like anything useful to me. Over there, there's going to be a guy down here.
Come
Oh,
out,
and there's
come
this
out,
dude.
wherever you are.
The heck? What?
Gotcha.
The things I'm gonna do when I find you.
Rattler. Okay, nice. Steel paste, very helpful. Yep. That's good for
I don't have
burns.
time for these games.
Turn my light back off because they can see that. Shit. Shit.
I'm going to find you. Here we go. Down. Back off.
Enemy
Get your head down.
Yeah.
Your performance in that conflict was beyond adequate.
I kind of missed what you said there, pal, but thank you for whatever wisdom that was that you shared with me. Super important, I'm sure. All right, let's kind of just scan around here. Typically, I like to go with ballistic weapons. They are the most common in the game, and also because I love Gorefield and I love watching bad guys blow up into bloody bits. And if you use a laser weapon, that doesn't happen. If you use a laser weapon, they tend to basically turn into a scorched little, pile of whatever like that. So, yeah, I prefer ballistics. All right, where am I supposed to be going? This way? Okay. I get lost in these places so easily. Also, you can shoot canisters to get different effects. The red ones are fire. The yellow ones are usually like some kind of chemical. Oh, you don't want to be around those and they go, oh, here's a bunch of resources right here. Now, if you are going to be if you're not interested in achievements, the cheat terminal is your best friend because you can, one of the many useful features of that is you can go with unlimited carry weight, which is huge. Obviously, if you're still doing achievements, it's not going to be something you can use, but
Here, while Brogan sets up on the roof. I'm on it. No one's getting through.
what's that? Oliver Twist. Okay. Visit the London landmark. Oh, okay, cool. What'd that say? Shadows in the Attic, another book. Sweet. Cora's gonna love it. Gonna have all these books for her already.
Time to earn a living. We are not done yet.
Fucking run over here. Gasco, you can go take care of that douchebag, right? What'd that say? Kidney dish? Ah!
They aren't paying me enough for this.
Yeah, baby. What else we got? In here?
The enemy has dropped out of our view.
Oh, he's upstairs. Don't worry. We'll get him. Oh, there we go. Oh, did that say worms? Did I just pick up the dried worms?
I doubt the enemy will return.
You want to bet? He hasn't left. He's got nowhere to go. So he's just kind of hanging out there waiting for us. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe it's gone. Another grudge stick. Okay.
It's loose. The Terramorph is loose. We can't stop it. When we tried to sync with the neural control interface, it just completely flipped out. Broke through its containment chamber like it was made out of paper. It killed Michelson, Cobb, and Sumatri in all of 1 minute. I'm not even sure where it is now. It took off deeper into the facility. A security detail went in after it, but good friggin' luck. When I know it's safe, I'm going to make a run for the comm relay. Try to call in the cavalry. This is Hayden Wynn, lead xenobiologist. Wishing he had gone to dentist school like his parents wanted.
That's hilarious. No, I'm not going to use my new picks on that. Got plenty of ammo. Well, actually, no, I don't. But whatever.
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipicks.
That's full.
We're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the Terramorph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming.
Okie dokie. I think it's a good time to save. I always save twice just to be extra cautious. Try to limit how many open saves you have per character too, by the way. I usually limit it to 2 or 3 at the most. Otherwise the game tends to get weird. Oh sweet, there we go. Astra. Sweet. Okay. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do that too. Okay. Shadow Collective. The Shadow Collective. Those are Darth Maul's bad boys.
You gotta be kidding me.
How cool
The
that is.
Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
I'm with Constellation. You need to stop attacking our ship.
Oh, no. You see, maybe your colleague Barrett didn't tell you, but there's a bit of a legend surrounding that ship. That Constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays, the loot from 100 planets, and it's going to be ours.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship.
Persuade, there's no treasure in my ship. Cut your losses before more people get hurt.
You're not talking us out of this score.
You have it wrong. Constellation's Explorers Group. They aren't treasure hunters.
They aren't? You sure?
The ship doesn't have anything on it. You're chasing a fairy tale.
No, that can't be right.
Look, you can come aboard the Frontier right now. See for yourself. There's nothing on it.
You mean that, don't you? You really haven't found anything on board?
Neither of us wants to risk the worst happening.
Nobody wants that. Can't believe this. There isn't any treasure? We've been trailing that old Constellation ship for nothing? Get out of here. Take your robot and your ship and get out of here. I see you all again, you're dead.
Awesome.
We should now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
Okay. What you're going to want to do at this point is to make it as easy as possible. Go ahead, hit the touchpad. Nope, not that. Never mind. Here we go. We do this. That'll work. Star map will work. Highlight the frontier. Fast travel, yes. Obviously, if you're overburdened, you won't be able to fast travel. You'll just have to manually go there.
To reach the launch, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
Uh-huh. Got a shit ton of stuff to sell, too. That's awesome. Playing this game is like watching a sci-fi, like Star Trek or Star Wars, but you're controlling it, which is just freaking amazing. You got to have at least 1 point in your grav drive in order to jump, just so you know. Now, you can either go through the star maps and manually go wherever you want to go, or you're going to hit the select button, go down, hit X. Yep. Okay. Toggle, blah, 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 so you can choose what mission is active. Okay. So you click on this, and then I'm going to click set course, the square, and that'll take us straight to where we're looking to go. So then you want to just hold jump, the square again. It's a lot easier to do it this way than to manually do it, but you can manually do it if you want a little more immersion, I guess. Yeah, so far I'm liking the visual improvements. Like I said, the base game is amazing as it is, but now it's even more amazing.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Yeah, there's no contraband on the ship.
Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Now, if you hit the right side of the D-pad, it'll take you right to the planet map. And then just click on New Atlantis, which is where we're landing. Curious to see how the visuals have improved here. Also, one of the other mods I have installed is the UC Empire, so it turns the United Colonies into the Empire. So you're going to see stormtroopers here, which is freaking cool as hell. Now, if you're not into that, if you want to stick with the... Jesus, look at how good that looks. Holy crap. If you want to keep the Starfield lore just Starfield, if you don't want to mix in the Star Wars elements, you can. There's another mod you can install, which I forgot exactly what it is, but it's a refitting of the UC suits.
What? No Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again? And he's our new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
I'm good, thanks.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
I'm going to go to this kiosk now and sell as much of my stuff as I can manage. Get some credits. I'll keep the cutter. Equinox, like I said, I don't really use laser weapons. Oh. This is a pretty sweet rip shank. Yeah, it's much better than this one, so I'll sell that one. Grendels, we don't need that. Do we? Nah, I like the Maelstrom better, although we do have a lot of 7.77 millimeters. You know what? I'll hang on to it for now. I'll get rid of these 3 Maelstroms. We already got one here. Rattler, I don't use those. And Rescue Axe, don't need it because I've got the Rip Shank already. So there we go with those. Spacesuits. I'm going to save one because I want to put it on one of my mannequins. Let's see. Same thing with that. I'm going to save one. Helmets. Look how cool that is, huh? That's if you want to be head honcho, king of the poncho. Sell all but 2. Just to hang on to them. Because I want to display them later. Okay. Alright, so it's nighttime right now, which means I'm not really going to see the improved visuals here. So let's go back to the ship and take ourselves a little nappy nap and wake up during the day. So let's go over here. And let's see. So local time is just after midnight. Sleep for 6 local hours. So if it's 6 o'clock local time, or 6:30, it's still dark out. Yeah. Maybe another couple hours. Whatever. Okay. I'll admit, time really in this game is going to baffle the shit out of you, because it baffles the shit out of me, because you've got the universal time, which is the UT, but then every planet seems to be on its own time, and sometimes it's not the same time, and it's just going to be out of time. Oh, man.
This thing has seen better days, hasn't it?
So, I guess, like, 8 o'clock is dawnish. Yes. Okay. Oh, for crying out loud. Now, this chick, look at the way she's standing. I call her Dumpy because it always looks like she's got a load in her pants. Why, Bethesda? Why is she standing like that? What the hell? What were you thinking? All right, Dumpy.
I'm glad I finally come.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. I'm listening.
Good.
Blah, 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 blah. I'll consider it, and if I show up, you'll have your answer.
I'll be heading out.
Bye. We'll deal with the Trackers Alliance, like, later. Yep, more than enough shit going on right now. Hey, there's a stormtrooper.
I can assure you, this unprovoked attack on a United
What was
Colonies
that?
research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you set
Okay,
up to
yes.
assignments as soon as possible.
Yes.
For you,
Yes.
Bobby, that includes
This is looking really good. Really good. Visuals are outstanding. Outstanding.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Oh, yeah. They're definitely improved. Definitely improved.
Okay, no bounty.
God, look at how everything pops. Look how realistic everything looks. I mean, I know it's a fantasy game, you know, or sci-fi, but I mean, dude, the metal looks like metal. That is a broken light. Even the freaking reflection on, yeah.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Vasco, anyone ever tell you got chicken legs? Just thought I'd point that out. Look at this. That's a good chance. You can probably make it look even better on the Xbox. I'm sure they got even more visual mods. But hey, like I said, modders, get your stuff over to PS5, okay? I hate the Xbox controller. It gives me palsy.
Spit on, topple, or curse at the advertising unit. Thank you for your consideration.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Oh, this looks so good. So good. Yeah. Probably second best looking game for consoles, period. I mean, with the right mods in place, of course.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
It's like a whole new game to me now.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Not sure what the hell that was
Captain,
all about.
everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win.
You really think when
Hello,
I'm
Sarah.
we appear to have a visitor?
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Pirates attack. Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
It was bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
All right, I'm in. Tell me what happens next.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
There we go. Okay. Next thing I want to do...
Your service, Captain.
Go over and chat these 2 up real quick.
You mind if I ask you kind of a... I hope Barrett makes it back to us.
Well,
I know he gets
I
into
suppose...
trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts
Cold
it.
Still
words.
doesn't excuse it. My frustration, not
Blah,
fair.
blah, 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 blah,
So-
blah, 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 blah,
Welcome
blah.
aboard.
Yeah. Glad to be here.
By the way, you can even...
Uh-huh.
I'm a fan.
Yes. Wonderful.
Until next time.
Yes, until next time. And then Katri.
Are you doing okay? You matter too.
Uh-huh.
I'm Mateo.
Yeah. What do you think of the vision I
I'm
saw?
not gonna lie. Both you and Bear, did it feel like...
I know it's important. I can feel it.
It has to be. We're gonna get to the bottom.
Bye.
Take care of yourself.
Okay, now. You and me,
That was
Noel.
intense, wasn't it? I guess a lot. I'm Noel.
You seem to know a lot about these artifacts.
Oh, gosh. Until you arrive, there's still so much.
Sarah said something about a place for me to stay.
Planning on sticking around? I think we can find a spot. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Hello there, Vasco.
Greetings, Walter Stroud. How may I assist you?
Oh, no, I don't need anything. Just, checking in, seeing how you're doing.
At present, all systems are functioning well within established parameters.
Right.
President's
Well,
phenomenal.
then, keep up the good work.
Affirmative.
Really wish Noel was a potential romance character.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
Yeah, I honestly don't know why they missed that. There's only 4 romanceable partners in this game, and she's not one of them.
Okay, this'll be you. common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy.
Thank you. Okay. Now in here, you've got this. What the hell? What's this? I don't remember having this light. This must be new. Must be from the light mod I added or whatever. But yeah, this is useless. You've got unlimited storage here for whatever you want to use it for. This is the mystery Gravis suit, which is, in my opinion, the best suit you're gonna get early in the game, and it is trophy friendly. So I would say throw it on immediately. It is kind of funky looking, I admit, but its protection is second to none. And it's got a balance boost pack built into it already, and it's got, the helmets, everything all in one. So it's a really good starting suit. And then, I also have the invisibility ring, which is right here. Ultimate stealth ring, rather. Now, obviously, the ultimate stealth ring is not trophy friendly. Okay? So if you're still doing achievements, you're not going to be able to use that. If you are not doing achievements, just go into your apparel, click on it, and now it's on. So basically, nobody will be able to see you. Enemies won't be able to see you in battle. They will react to your gunshots and track you that way. So keep an eye. Be careful of that. Once they know where you are, so once you break stealth, then you're gonna get it. But if you stay in stealth, you can sneak up on them. You can actually walk right up to them right now. But I like to stay in stealth because I also like the stealth points, because even if they can't see you, they can hear you. So, but it's very, very useful to have. Obviously, it's a game changer. Honestly, it makes the game a whole lot easier, to the point where you can up the difficulty against the enemies now, so you get more experience, because they're not going to be hitting you nearly as much. Now, if you do prefer stick with achievements, there is something similar to the Ultimate Stealth Ring in the Vigilance mod. And Vigilance is an achievement-friendly mod. There's a lot of good stuff in it. One of them is the stealth suit, which has a toggle ability, so you can go into full stealth, and it works just like this Ultimate Stealth Ring. You'll be completely invisible to enemies. However, apparently, somebody out there in the gaming community was crying like a little baby and said, "That's not fair. That's too easy." Blah, blah. So they nerfed the stealth suit in such a way that when you engage it, it slowly poisons you. Or basically it slowly burns you with acid. So you can only keep the stealth engaged for, I'm not sure exactly how long. You'll see your health meter slowly go down while you have the stealth engaged. And then you'd have to basically do what you got to do, go undercover somewhere, and then shut the stealth field off and give yourself time to recover, take some med kits or whatever, and recover from the acid damage. And then, so it works. I've done it. It's still the best stealth in the game, other than this ring. So, but for your achievement friendly, the stealth field, you can keep it active long enough to get most missions. Like little if you're doing a sneaky thing, you can pretty much get it done, and then get out of wherever you are and just go undercover and shut the field off so you don't die. But it sucks that they nerfed it, because I'm like, what business is it of yours how I want to play the game? So apparently somebody decided that, you know, it was their business to nerf the game for everybody else, which is just fucking stupid. But whatever, it is what it is. Anyways, but yeah, I'll give you the full mod list. So yeah, I'm definitely impressed with the new visuals here. The lighting is really all it is, but the tweaks have made a tremendous difference already, and I'm really looking forward to seeing more. But that's all we got time for today. Appreciate you tuning in, and until the next adventure.